friends, welcome back to another journal setup video. Today you are actually going to get to see me set up my February spreads as opposed to our last video where I just gave you a flip through of my start of journal spreads and my January spreads. So I'm really excited to work on setting these up together. I have done a little bit of pre-work just to help speed things along, but I'm really excited to get into it. If you're new here, my name is Haley, and I really appreciate you stopping by to check out my channel. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I always start my journal setups with a month overview, so I typically have a calendar of the month on the left-hand page and then a nice cover spread with some decoration on the right-hand page. So for this month, I wanted to go with kind of a gothic romance theme as opposed to something bubbly and cheery, because that's normally what I go for February. I tend to stick with a lighter pink theme. So I wanted to do something a little different, and I was inspired by some stickers that I have from Mochi Bujo. And these are actually from last October, but these stickers in particular really inspired my theme and what I wanted to go with for this month. So that's what I'm going to primarily be using for decoration in these spreads. In addition to those stickers, I wanted to use black paper to accent the spread, so I actually have a second journal that I used some paper from. Now, I felt a little bad going in and cutting out some paper from this journal, but I am planning to use this most likely for a reading journal in the future, and I typically don't fill up all of my journals to the very last page, so it just so happened to work out that this journal is Neapolitan. It's from Archer and Olive, and the last set in the book was actually a set of black pages. So I just cut those out and used them for a couple decorations that I prepared in advance for my February setup. So some of those items I have in advance that I printed out are just some writing so that I could avoid having to do calligraphy in the video. I just personally didn't feel like writing it out this month, which is totally fine. As you might know, the original bullet journal method is very uncomplicated. It just requires a piece of paper and a pen. So any additional decoration that I'm doing is really just for myself. So if I want to print it out instead of writing it, I'm going to take that option and do what brings me joy when I set up my journal. So here is one of the black sheets that I prepared, and this is set up for February. So we've got the first on Sunday and the last day of the month on a Saturday. And I used some pens that I actually got recently, and these worked really, really well. I have struggled with finding a white pen that I really liked for writing on darker paper, and these were really phenomenal. And that pen came in this pack, so it has 4 white pens, 2 silver, and 2 gold, if you're interested in checking those out for yourself. So let's get into setting up our start of the month spreads. that's my cover page done. Next, I'll set up my workout tracker. I thought something seemed wrong with this one, and it's supposed to be 3 on one side and 4 on the other, so I'm gonna see if I can fix it. I'm gonna let that dry and I will fix the numbers later. But now I can add a little more decoration over here. I don't like this one. I think I'm gonna try to cover it or remove it. Alright, workout tracker is done for now. Next, we'll set up my sleep tracker and my habit spread. And I forgot to print a sleep tracker header, so I will go back and add that later. I did pre-print everything for my habits page though, and I pre-cut all of my little months. that's it for my sleep tracker and habits page for now. And I'll just set up my first weekly spread. So since the month starts on the 1st on a Sunday, so that is actually completely incorrect. The month started on a Saturday, so I am going to set up my spread incorrectly, but I did go back and fix it later, so I will insert pictures of all the fixed spreads when I do my final flip through at the end of the video. And that is going to be it for my February journal setup. So let's do a quick flip through from the beginning of the month. Thank you so much for joining me today to journal for February, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!